All right, friends. I'm going to share with you how you can schedule out your 3 posts using your Go High Level account, social planner. Now, the truth is, when you schedule something through a third party, even Go High Level, it may cut down on who sees it. However, if it means you post more regularly, you're still going to win out, right? So you kind of have to assess that. For me today, it's actually an interesting day, and I thought I would share this, even though it's going to not be the case when you watch it, probably because this is a recording. But I actually lost cell service, some weird faulty thing with my phone. I'm waiting for my new phone with a new SIM card. So we couldn't even change the SIM, some weird thing. But in cases like this, having this kind of tool is extremely helpful because the Go High Level also lets us post to Instagram stories. Essentially, it's going to let us post to Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok. So what I did was my phone was able to make the TikTok video today. I airdropped it to my computer. You're going to see it in a moment. And then I made 2 more images for today in Canva. So those are my 3 posts we're about to schedule. So here's how this works. I'm going to go share my screen. So where I'm at in my Go High Level account is underneath marketing. Social planner comes up. If you haven't already integrated your social media channels, you'll want to do that. Right now, I have 6 social channels connected. I've got my Facebook group. I've got my Facebook business page. I've got my music business page, which I'm not going to post on with these. I've got my Instagram. I've got LinkedIn, and I have TikTok. Now, I was able to still log into my TikTok without my cell phone SIM, but I wasn't able to log in. Now, that's irrelevant if you didn't have that problem. But again, why that's really cool, or even if you just don't really want to use your phone because this is way faster, here's how we're going to do it. So, one is I'm going to go see my feed over here on Instagram. So I'm going to go. Why I'm saying that is the first thing I always look at is I post in the order that would help my feed out on Instagram because it doesn't really matter on LinkedIn or Facebook what it looks like. This feed, I like to actually have a pattern to it. I haven't been sticking with it always 100%, but essentially I like to have like more image based than a video. So because I posted a video, I haven't posted a video in a while, but I did post a selfie. You can see images break up the selfie vibe. So I'm going to post one of my images first. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to click on new post, create new post. I'm going to select the social accounts and I'm going to post it to the group. I'm going to post it to my business page, to my Instagram, and to my LinkedIn. And that's what I'm going to post. And this is just a post. Now, that's different than a reel. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So this is just an image. So then I'm going to upload from my media library, which means I need to actually create a folder. We're going to say social media marketing, which I'm pretty sure I've already done, but we're going to go there. And what I'm going to do is actually upload the 3 images, the images I'm going to do. So you could really schedule, kind of keep, honestly, you could put a lot of these images in here, but I'm going to grab the ones I did today, which are these 5. So I made a couple extra for the next couple days. So one of them is exceeding the recommended limit. So that might not work. The video thing, we might have to find a workaround in a minute. I might need to do it directly into Instagram. So we're going to try this out. So one is I'm going to post, first I'm going to post this inspirational image that I made. Now for some reason it's showing up like it's a little crop, but I don't think that's going to be the case because it's just a normal image. So I'm going to go on faith it's going to be just fine. So what I'm going to post here is I'm just going to write it in the moment. So what I usually do personally, you can do it differently. I get my images or my video ready, but I write it in the moment because like I don't write stuff ahead of time typically, unless it's for our Facebook group. So I'm just going to post, I'm going to write it right now. This is where spell check is important. Rotting and rooting, two different things. Rooting for you. Now I'm going to add some hashtags. Now I typically select saved hashtags. Sure. Enter name. Let's see. You can number of hashtags allowed to randomize for each post. Sure. Let's just put motivation, mindset, positive thinking. We're just going to use a few. Okay, save and apply. Please enter the name. We'll say positive. I think it's saving those for me. Okay. Oh, it's only doing some of them. Motivation. I'm just going to put it in here because that was weird. I'm sure you can play with this and learn more. I'm just going to put 3 because it is going to Facebook, and Facebook is not that popular, but it actually does work. So right now I'm just going to post this. Post now. Now, let's say you were a part of somebody's agency, you can schedule recurring posts, things like that. That's cool if you're in a Facebook group and you do Monday themes, but we're just going to post this. It's just a one-time post. Now, the next one, I might have to make that video smaller. So let's go do another post. And this one we're going to schedule. So let's go see, I'll do a story. I'll do it here too. This won't let us do a story because of this one. So we'll take this one out. These let us do stories and reel, customized for each channel. Okay. So we'll say, let's go see if I can upload that video. I don't think it's going to let me because of how big it was. So let's just go see. It's exceeding the recommended limit. Okay, let's go just post it here then. So we can go create a post and we can grab it directly here. So I'm just going to post this one directly. Essentially it's saying it's going to be a reel. I don't know. I might need to research this before I train you on this right now. So let's go back to this one. Let's just schedule the other post. So videos are questionable. Let's go get the post then. LinkedIn, all the places we can do a post. Let's go attach the image. Upload from media library. Let's go to the social media marketing one. And let's grab this one. So we're going to say is now open and enrolling. Get an early bird discount as well as a huge bonus. I'm offering live coaching as part of this. Get a one-to-one. On the A2D and answer any questions. I don't know why it's not letting me put www. So we're going to do that. And we're going to schedule this one. So I'm going to do post, schedule post, and we'll do it for today at, this is Los Angeles time. We'll do it at, I need to change it from Los Angeles time. We'll do it at 10 a.m. Los Angeles, which is noon my time. Schedule post. So now we've got 2 post schedules. So for the sake of figuring out how do we get this video on here, let's go to how to compress a video file for, let's say, Go High Level. And this, my friends, is how you figure things out. Video file compression without losing quality. I'm just going to click on one of these links and see if this will work. And otherwise, we're going to just say ID. And this is honestly, this is part of why I like to post directly in, but right now I can't even access my Instagram because I don't have a SIM card and they keep texting me a code. So I have to figure that out later. But what I would just say is where there's a will, there's a way. There's got to be a way to get a compressed file to upload. So I would just say like that one's loading too slow. So how do I compress it? Upload a file. It says upload to Veed. Let's try this one. We're going to download for free. Sometimes in life, you just got to try something to see if it's going to work. Double click it. Sure. I accept. And hopefully this is legit. I don't recommend doing this unless you've tried things out. So essentially, yeah, we're just looking to compress it so that it's smaller and we can upload it to go high level. So what I will say about scheduling things like this over here, let's see. Okay, so what I did was I just purchased this Movavi video editor because it gave me a free trial. So I paused this and then went and figured this out. So here's what it looks like now. It's the full thing, but I think it's just a smaller file, and that's worth it to me because I would rather get to schedule everything out. So let's come over here, back to here, and let's try and see if we can get this thing scheduled. Okay, so first I'm going to try it just on Instagram and see if I can schedule a reel. And now let me attach this video that I just dragged down. So we're going to put it in here. I'm going to upload the file. Here's the compressed file. It's working. That was worth it. So it's $80 for lifetime if you've got $80. Otherwise, you could try and get it downloaded through another site. But the one I used was Movavi because they have an Apple and a Windows one. You can try them out for free, but it'll be a watermark. I'm not into that. So that's what I just did. It worked. I'm really excited now. So now we're going to attach that and then say something like post music. There it is. It's working. Okay, super cool. Let's see if I can also post it in this group. No. And so we might still need to do it like a little, that's a post, whereas I want to do this as a reel. Okay, so first I'll do it on Instagram and just say, raise your expectations and get more from yourself and others. And then I'm going to use some hashtags, LOA, which means law of attraction, expectations, positive thinking. So I'm going to take something like that. Now I'm going to copy this because I'm going to probably post that later. So I'm actually just going to post it right now so that we can see it and make sure it's going to work. Okay, so let's go over to Instagram and see how that worked. Because I'm trying to do everything from a computer and systemize this thing. Okay. This is a train and do it as you go situation. So let's refresh. Okay, so here's the one I posted. And then if I go here, it doesn't let you do stories though. So let's go see if this will also let us do a story. New post, create new post. We will create, well, let's do the Facebook business page in this. And let's click story. I wonder why it doesn't let you do both. Will not support caption for publishing a post. Okay, well, it doesn't have to. So let's publish to the story. It's the same thing. It just looks like you can't do it at the same time. But let's go do that. Let's post the story. Okay, now let's go see if it'll let us do the story on the business page. Or we can do it as a reel. I think it's only going to let you do it there. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to add a video and essentially just do it as a post on my business page, which is fine. So I'm going to do that. And we're also going to do it into the Facebook group if it's a post, and LinkedIn if it's post. Because essentially if it's just a post, then I'll just post it everywhere because I can actually do ads to that. So again, we can just press post or we can schedule it for later, but I'm just going to post it right now. So essentially what we did is we shaved down a lot of time. You can also go through, it's letting you know what's been published and then also what's in progress and also what is scheduled. So we scheduled these other ones. It can let you know if anything failed, anything in draft, if you're waiting for approval, if you do want to upload posts, let's say they're text posts. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, you can go here and you can add different accounts if you have other accounts on the social media things. And then you can also schedule things out. So let's essentially go here. Let's schedule one for tomorrow. Let's schedule one for Facebook, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn. Let's grab one of those other images that I created. And let's offer a free strategy call. So this will be for tomorrow. So we're going to schedule the post for tomorrow. I'm going to do it in the afternoon because, well, this is Pacific time, because then I'll have time in the morning to do my other two posts, right? So I can even go here and schedule out a different post. So this is pretty cool. So if you were getting together all your content and copywriting from like Canva, for example, right? And you're coming through here and let's say you wanted to just go through and create like your quote images, things like that. Then let's say you created those 2 images a day and we're just going to do your video tip of the day. You could come in here, schedule everything out. So you have 2 posts scheduled for the week. Let's say on Saturdays you did that, or Monday, marketing Mondays, you're like, okay, for the next 7 days until next Monday, my posts are scheduled out. And then you can use this video editor thing. You can do even your videos on TikTok if you want, or just do those the same day, but you can get them all scheduled and use the compressor. So yes, this is a fun, cool way you can schedule things out. Again, just keeping in mind when you go through a scheduler that it does usually limit the amount of people that see it. But again, if you're on a tight schedule and you know yourself and you have a hard time hitting it daily, try scheduling it out then for a week and see how you do, or even the morning of, like every morning getting up and doing this for your 3 posts. All right, go get it. Let me know in the comments underneath this video training. And if you have any questions, would like any other tips and tools.